How many people are familiar with the fact that the Business Journal is proudly locally owned and operated by the Youngstown Publishing Company? How many people have heard that name, Youngstown Publishing Company? Good, good. Expect to hear more of it. We are proudly locally owned and operated by the Youngstown Publishing Company, and we've been doing business as the Business Journal for the past 35 years with a high degree of trust and credibility and journalistic integrity. When you have an editorial strategy and mission statement, it really enables you to make good, sound decisions. So we pulled out our editorial strategy and mission statement, and we looked at it, and we studied it, and then we tested all of the potential gaps that will be left by the demise of the Vindicator to see what aligns with our editorial strategy and mission statement. And anyone that owns a business or is in a business knows that the benefits of having a strategy is knowing what to do and what not to do. And what not to do is often just as important. So our editorial strategy remains consistent and is expanding. Of course, it's to promote the growth of business, industry, and quality of life in the 5-county region. So we've always had our mission to promote the growth of business and industry, but adding quality of life is a critical part of our editorial mission statement, because we are really here as a champion for this region on a local, regional, state, national, and global level. And it's because we have an amazing audience, an amazing loyal audience, and we plan to continue to deliver great information across 7 key vertical markets, serving our high-impact audience. And of course, it goes without saying, professional services, financial services, economic development, but we're really leaning heavily into real estate and culture and entertainment, because as it was referenced by the talk, how we opened the talk this morning, culture and entertainment and quality of life is critical to our mission here in the Valley. Another thing that, as a platform, we've been in business 35 years with a high degree of journalistic integrity, delivering news, strategies, and resources to a high-impact audience. That's also enabled another new opportunity. And that opportunity is to serve as your advocate. Your advocate for growth, innovation, and investment. And we take that very seriously. So we're taking the platform we have and strongly advocating for this community, for this region, to make sure that we are growing under our own power. Because, and this has been referenced as well, we do have a brain drain problem. So the state of Ohio ranks fairly high in brain drain, and unfortunately our region has been a part of dragging that number down. So we have had a lot of people moving, and just even more recently with the close of General Motors, moving out of our community, and that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. So what do we do about it? How do we bring our kids here and bring our kids back and keep our kids here? Well, it's really creating a platform to tell the good news about everything that's happening. So yesterday, there was a skilled trades job fair out at the Canfield Fairgrounds. 4,200 students from 5 counties across our region went to the Canfield Fairgrounds to learn about the skilled trades. It was an amazing turnout. So many good things happening. Eastern Gateway partnered with the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition and also with Goodwill Industries and the Nordson Corporation to create a growth and development program to employ our future. So many great things happening, but how do you put your arms around it? The thing with news is, and in the news business, news is ephemeral. And in this crazy social media world we live in, things happen and then they disappear into the feed, right? So just things keep rolling. How do you sustain and make a significant impact? How do you put your arms around it and just keep all of the great things happening, catalog all the great things happening, keep it in one place, and keep referring back to it to really sustain the impact of all the amazing challenges here? And that leads us to a new program we're launching Tuesday called the Brain Gain. And for the next 15 months, we are committed to delivering news, strategies, and resources focused on the brain gain in our region. We are here using our platform, advocating for this community to build a culture of entrepreneurship and to promote workforce development. And through that, we will thrive. What's the challenge? It's us. It takes us. Everyone in this room, everyone that's not in this room, every member of this community, we have to facilitate a dialogue and create a solution. And as I was chatting with Marty here before, Marty Lowney, he said a great thing a couple years ago when the Comeback Capital Tour was in town. What do we do about our kids? How do we keep our kids here and bring our kids home? Well, it's providing them, letting them know that there are so many opportunities for growth and development here, either through entrepreneurship or through workforce development. And our focus is on creators, right? Not critics, creators. We don't need critics, we need creators, right? That's our focus. And we're driving a change agenda, and this change agenda is going to drive impact locally, regionally, statewide, and I believe nationally as well. Youngstown's an iconic market. The 2020 election is coming. People look to Youngstown to see what the temperature of our community. We will drive change and impact on a national level through this Brain Gain program. And the outcome, it's going to take everyone in this room to facilitate a strategic communications plan. So at the end of this 15-month commitment to storytelling and putting it in one place, we will have a plan to move forward and to drive the brain gain and to keep our kids here, give them opportunities here, and bring our kids home, the ones that have left. And the question is, well, how are you going to do that? We're convening panels and cohorts, and we're looking at middle school age children, high school, the college age young adults, and even the workforce. In convening these panels, and it's interesting, I've been talking to so many people about the Brain Gain program here over the last few weeks, and every single person I speak to says you really have to focus on the middle school. We want the kids in middle school, the 10-year-olds, before they get an attitude and before they really think they know what they're doing, just plant the seeds of what's possible. Let them know what's possible. An example of what happened yesterday was a great, what's possible, a career in the trades. There's been a stigma against the career in the trades. People my age, I'm almost 50, you're going to college. My parents didn't go to college, but they pointed at me and said, you are going to college. Well, college is an amazing option, but it's not the only option. And there are options to learn while you earn. And that's really where, how can we promote workforce development and get the kids thinking about their potential and enabling them to see that they can stay right here and have a great long career. And it's, as I referenced, this is a big, big commitment. It's a 15-month editorial strategy. It's a 15-month storytelling platform that bridges our print, video, digital, email, and social media platforms. The point is, as I mentioned, news is ephemeral, and it kind of happens and it disappears, and you have to search for things, and that's fine. But we're building a digital destination on our website called The Brain Gain, and it's a section of our website. It's effectively a portal. You walk through the door, and we're cataloging all the great news that's happening about the Brain Gain and the projects and the programs. All the great strategies and resources for growth. How do we help companies thrive and add more jobs? How do we help the trades thrive? How do we help the kids thrive? And so this program across print, digital, email, and social is a very strong commitment. We've staffed up, we've hired dedicated editorial resources just for this program. And we're very proud. We're a small company. We're a classic small business. We were employment numbers in the teens just a few months ago. We've almost grown our workforce by 40%. So we have had several people from The Vindicator join us. We're proud that Guy DeStolfo, the entertainment editor from The Vindicator, has joined us. We have several other team members from The Vindicator join us. So once again, we're really committed to the growth of business, industry, and community in this 5-county region. And we will do that through this Brain Gain program. So here's a high-level overview. All I could ask is look for it. Look for it in print. Look for it online, look for it across your social media feeds if that's the way you prefer to get it. But it's happening over starting October 1st and running through the end of 2020, and chances are it'll go a lot longer than that because we're not going to fix this in 1 year, right? 15 months isn't enough. We're going to continue this, but once again, this is a collaborative effort, really critical that we collaborate, and we have great sponsors helping us do this collaboration. We have the Moransky companies, we have Sweeney Auto, and we have the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition got behind us to really drive the collaboration. Eastern Gateway Community College, MS Consultants, 898 Marketing, and the DeBartolo Corporation. So all great sponsors helping us to collaborate and drive this mission forward. And I will say, how else? How do we fund? And that's the big question. That's the big thing when you're looking at how do you expand and cover the gap with the Vindicator. We had to do it smartly and selectively. We couldn't hire everyone. We'd like to hire everyone, but we can't hire everyone. We have to grow under our own power. And so we're also proudly a for-profit company, right? Locally owned and operated. We create profits, we hire people, we give back to the community. So we're proud that we're growing and funding our editorial strategy and funding our brain gain program through world-class marketing services. I can confidently state that we have world-class marketing services available for you because of the fact we've worked with Disney and Procter & Gamble and large global brands over the course of time. I look forward to collaborating with you and making sure that any feedback, questions, comments, concerns you have about our scope of coverage or the Brain Gain program specifically, please let us know. We love and we're passionate about this, want to drive an impact and be your advocate in the region for growth and development. Thank you.